Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Pokémon Ruby Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we handily trounced Wallace and his Water-type Pokémon at the Sootopolis Gym, before making our way back to Moss Deep City to surf all the way down to Pacificlog Town to pick up a return TM, then flying once again back to Moss Deep to make our way to Route 128 and to the waterfall of Ever Grande City, where we climbed it and reached the Pokemon Center to be able to lock it in so that we can fly back any other time. Finally, we ended up coming back to Route 110 to visit the Trick House to do one of its challenges. This time, we will be going through more of the challenges of the Trick House, so let's not waste any more time and go right on in. Being watched. That little dresser. Ah, grr! How did you know I concealed myself in this dresser? You're sharp. Right, well, I'm not actually going to bother much with the dialogue in here. This is probably going to be mostly just me going through the puzzles. Now, for most of these, as I've said, you will need HMs, and this one's no different. We need Rock Smash, so thankfully I've got Shogo with it now, and these little switches to basically change the doors. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Get right to the scroll. Now I know that there are a few items in here, but I honestly don't think that they're anything that we need to worry too much about. But for the sake of it, I'll just break this rock, see what that is. Okay, maybe I can't see what that one is. No, I won't worry about it. Let's just get into fighting these guys. And I figured that off-screen we might as well have Darude take points since he hasn't really gotten to fight much since he evolved into Flygon, so might as well let him have some time in the limelight. Unfortunately for him, that Dragon Breath is the only Dragon-type move that he ever learns naturally, so we will need to get a fix for that eventually, but for now it's fine enough. And it being a special move helps him in fighting these Graveler. Geodude. Though no Golem for whatever reason. Oh well, we'll just dig to take you out since you're just a rock type and you have decent special defense. Not that it really matters much with this level gap that we got going on. Anyway, only guy in here that was an issue, so let's just get to the door. Seipher wrote down the secret code on the door. Trickmaster is coveted. Yep. Real egomaniac. Anyway, what do you have for us this time? Ah, you made it to me? You're sharp. It took me all night to bring in those boulders. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Fine, you have earned this reward. Obtain the Hardstone, basically a 10% boost to all Rock-type moves. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment. Alright, I should probably take a look into maybe dropping some stuff off, because I am getting pretty full up on items, and I do know that there are quite a few more that we have to get before this is done, so I'm probably going to go do that right now since we're pretty much going to be doing only Trick House stuff today. Let's just get in here. Not mean to do Lynette's PC. Item storage, and let's deposit. We'll deposit the Quick Claw, Mystic Water, hard stone. And I don't foresee myself needing the Macho Brace anytime soon, so we'll just put that in there too. Anyway, back up to the trick house we go. Being watched. I forget exactly where that one was, but I assume, yep, ha, grr. How did you know I concealed myself beyond this window? You're sharp. Okay, not gonna bother with the dialogue. Let's just get on into this. Let's go on inside. And a strength puzzle, so getting at least a little more interesting, I suppose. Thankfully, Shogo's strength is here. Although I probably should have thought a bit more about this. Okay, maybe I need to... I should probably just go back out and go back in. Reset the puzzle because I think I just screwed up right there. Alright. There is an item right there, but I don't really feel like fighting that guy. And I just screwed up the puzzle again, I think. Okay. I really need to start focusing. Because that's not really helping me at all. Okay. Once more. Okay, don't push that there, but we will have to fight this girl. Trick house is getting trickier. Not really, although I did screw up, but that was just my own impatience. And a Breloom. That's at least somewhat interesting. Thankfully now we've got Flamethrower so that we can easily deal with you. Granted, Fly would have also been good, but this doesn't trigger effects for, so... Easy peasy. Alright, found the scroll. Not that it was all that far from the place, and now we just have to move the rock out of the way. Seipher wrote down the secret code on the door. The Trickmaster is cool. Alright. Ack, you made it to me? You're sharp. It took me all night to shove in those boulders. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3 places. Fine, you have earned this reward. Obtain the smoke ball, so only way to get one without capturing a coughing that's holding one. Somewhat useful, but not very. We'll just get out of here. And back in we go. Now, where were you? I didn't actually see where you were, so this could be a little... Oh, no, you're right here. Okay, concealed within the planter. And let's go on in. Okay, this one. You have to talk to these mecha dolls. Clickety clack, Mecha Doll 1, am I? If you answer quizzes correctly, then you will go to Mecha Doll 5. Then you can obtain the secret code. Mechadol 1 quiz. One of these Pokemon is not of the grass type. Which one is it? So we got Nincada, Lotad, and Roselia. Nincada is not a grass type. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Clickety-clack. Mechadol 2, MI. Mechadol 1's quiz difficulty level is set too low. Mechadol 2 quiz. In Professor Birch's bag, there were 3 Pokemon. Which one was at the right? That would be Mudkip. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Mechadol 3. Clickety-clack. Mechadol 3, MI. Matters of money are my sole focus. Mechadol 3 quiz. Do 1 full heal and Great Ball cost more than 1 revive? Oh, boy. Well, I know the Great Ball's 600, but I don't remember exactly how much the... I'm gonna say same price. Bzz, disappointment, error. Waha! Wah! Clickety-clack. Your next challenge we wait for. Okay, so we're sent to the back, and we have to go through all this quiz again. Clickety-clack, Mechadol 1 MI. If you answer quizzes correct... Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. One of these Pokemon uses Scratch. Which one is it? Nincada, once again. Okay, what's your question? Which Pokemon was offered for a trade at the Pokemon Trainers School? I didn't show this, but you wanted to, in Ruby and Sapphire, you trade a Slackoff for a Seedot. In Emerald, I believe you traded for a Makuhita, so Seedot. Not really worth it, especially in Ruby, since you can catch your own Seedot, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna say less this time. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Alright. Mechadol 4. Clickety-clack, Mechadol 4, that is me. My quiz is an object of beauty. Mechadol 4 quiz. In Dewford Hall, were there more men or women? I'm gonna say men. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Not sure what that has to do with beauty, but okay. And finally, Mechadol 5. Clickety-clack, Mechadol 5, am I? The Master's best and proudest achievement, am I? Mechadol 5 quiz. How many people give you berries at the pretty little flower shop? 1, I believe. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Yeah, the little sister that is inside the shop on the far right is the one that will give you berries once every day. And it'll be a random among the most common berries. Rather useful. Anyway, let's just get out of here now. Trickmaster is a genius. And what do you have for us this time? You're sharp. It took me all night to make Mechadolls and another to think up the quiz. You're almost my equal in greatness by 2 places. Fine, you have earned this reward. DM12. That contains Taunt. I forget exactly what Taunt does, but I can look it up. Let's just see right here. By going in, TM12 Taunt enrages the foe, so it can only use attacking moves, so kinda useful, but not entirely. It'll just prevent them from using statuses like Thunder Wave or stat boosting moves like Dragon Dance. Can be helpful, but also can be a little hurtful. Although if paired with the right Pokemon, like maybe a Shedinja, and avoiding its weaknesses, it can be a pretty devastating move. Let's go on in. Where are you now? Ah, there you are. Ah, grr. How did you know I concealed myself in this cupboard? You're sharp. Once again, we go through this. So what is it going to be this time? Oh, these little movable gates like the Fortree City gym, huh? Alright. Well, let's just Go through like this. Push that out of the way. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. We'll just push like that. And I screwed up, so we have to thankfully not go through the entire thing again, but we can easily just push our way through. It's a good thing I reset that so that I wouldn't get stuck. So what do we do here? Or maybe I am completely stuck and have to reset, so my bad. So let's just push on up. Make this rather easy. Okay, now, what exactly do we do? Because we can't push this thing. Can't push this. Well, let's see here. There's gotta be something that I'm just not getting here. Okay, maybe I have to reset one more time. My apologies, folks. It's been a very long time since I did this. Like, first ever time playing Ruby is the last time that I did this, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm not entirely brushed up on what it is that I have to do. And we can't press that. Press like that. Press like this. Okay, third time's the charm. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier, but whatever. This scroll. Memorize the contents, and thankfully this time we don't have to fight anybody, it seems. Or spoke too soon. I'm getting dizzy from these rotating doors. It's a little tricky, but when you're not seeing it exactly the right way at first, but oh well. Attack turn? Okay, well, flamethrower should deal with you rather easily. Granted, now you're actually getting closer to being on par with us, so it could have been a little tricky, but thankfully not too much. And you only had one Pokemon, so it's not that much of an issue. We'll just avoid that because I don't really care about the items here. And we'll push our way through. Seipher wrote down the secret code on the door. Trickmaster is my life. Lock clicked open. Alright. What do you have for us this time? Heck, you made it to me? You're sharp. It took me all night to install the doors. You're almost my equal in greatness. Fine, you have earned this reward. Obtain the magnet. That is basically a 10% boost to your electric type moves, so that would be actually pretty good for Urbosa, but I don't think I'll exactly be needing it. However, good to keep in mind. Let's just make a move on it to get out of here. And we are currently at 21 minutes. You know what? I think that will do. I know that there is at least one more. Well, technically there are two more Trick House challenges, but we don't have access to the final one yet. But we have one more Trick House challenge, because I believe the magnet was the second to last that we had available. So I'm going to leave that for next time, because the reward is very particular, and I don't want to continue on for right now. So I'm going to end things off here. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.